Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now we're going to cover the back 9 holes of the Frosty Peaks tournament. This is for the weekend round. It's the finals, so great job on making it this far. As you can see here, we had a pretty successful round. It's not going to win gold. Hopefully it'll be in a top 10 category, as you know, Tier 3 is loaded with great players, so the game has become a lot tougher. Hey, I appreciate everybody who's watched it all week, put in a lot of work to get these playthroughs, to you. Please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up button if you found this helpful. And if you like my work throughout the week, if it helped you get here, you can definitely show me a little love to my PayPal. That's always in the comment section in every video. So here we go. I'm going to just go through this really quickly, no graphics. I'll just say out loud the elevation. Hole number 1, we play it like we had been the whole tournament. We're getting tailwind mixed with a little crosswind. We're going top spin. We're going 1 bar of side spin to the right here. Notice I'm not using all my top spin. Worst thing that could happen is we power this ball into the rough. That would be no good. I do end up using just a baby amount of right curl, as you can see here. Get that perfect ball. And we roll it up to the top of the fairway. Which you can see, we're happy that we did not use the full top spin because that could have been dangerous. And then we go into shot number 2. I did get enough distance on the shot, so now I'm in a wedge range, which I don't like. I'd rather take it with a thorn, but that's okay. We're still going to use backspin. We're going to make sure that our ball guide line is going through the pin. Through the pin is very important on this hole because you don't want your ball to hit that little glitch and then come up too short or kick the opposite way of the hole. But you can see here I'm pulling at minus 10% elevation. Again, that is negative 10% elevation as this shot is uphill. And we get that one to go dead center for the eagle. Off to a good start on the back 9. Okay, now keep in mind here, hole number 2, we are getting a very good tailwind push in rookie. 4.3 miles an hour is almost as high as it gets. I am going to take advantage of that and use a berserker. If you don't have a high-level club, if you don't have a berserker to use, then keep in mind, in the qualifying round and in the second round, the opening round, I did pick up the albatross in those videos, in those walkthroughs, without going for a shot like this. It was laying up on the first fairway and then taking an approach to pin with the sniper. But I am taking advantage of the tailwind. Like I said, we are able to get down here. We're able to hit this ball 451 yards in rookie. We're going to take that, and that's going to bring us here for this shot, which is shot number 2 for an albatross with a thorn. So this is a situation you love to be in. Keep in mind here, if you use too much backspin, you get that glitch, as you saw my ball guideline hop around. The way you can fix that is to take backspin off and play further down. Like play behind the green. You can see here I'm aiming on the fairway. I'm aiming dead center of the cup, about 2.5 bars of backspin. This is 4.7 mile per hour wind with a slight kick to the right-hand side of the tailwind. And unfortunately, it pushed me just too much to the right-hand side. So I would like to offset that just a fraction to the left if I had another chance at it again, but I don't, and you do. So go out there and get that albatross, everybody. I'm rooting for you. Hole number 3. Hole number 3 needs to be played at 20% elevation at mid distance of our club. You can see here I'm putting my ball guideline through the pin with 3 bars of side spin to the right. I'm leaving my yellow ring inside the rough fully, and I am favoring the left-hand side of the pin. Okay, you need to notice that. I'm favoring the left-hand side because I'm getting tailwind pushing to the right. %, at medium distance of the club. Unfortunately, I don't need to offset, okay? So keep that in mind. With that low of wind, you do not need an offset. Go dead center and hit that ball at 20% mid, and you should be good. Brings us on to hole number 4. Nothing different on hole number 4, except using a kingmaker in the finals. Not a ball that I've used on this hole until the finals. But hey, we want that wind resistance on shot number 2 because we're trying to chase down a banner spot here. All right, full top spin. As much right spin as you can, but make sure you leave that full top spin on. There's what the curl should look like. If you hit this ball perfect, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get an awesome bounce here, a great bounce here, and you're going to roll down the fairway. This is a really good shot here. I do play it at 10% elevation on both shots. 10% shot one, 10% shot two. As you see, again, I'm going very heavy with the backspin. Putting my ball guide line in the middle of the cup to the hole. Did get the perfect ball. And we drop it exactly where we're aiming. Again, I used 10% elevation on that shot. Boom. Now here we go. Hole number 4. Okay, hole number 4. I want you to play this one at 0% elevation. This shot here is at 0% elevation. This shot is no spin. And as you can see here, take a look at my ball guide line. It's almost aiming at the middle of the dark green square. No elevation, medium distance of my Goliath. Perfect ball. And that sucks. So, what do we need to do? You need to add a fraction of top spin. Okay? Just a little bit of top spin, 0% mid distance, and you should be pretty good as far as hole number 5 goes. Hole number 6 on the back 9. You know, the game is helping us out again. We are getting that tailwind. We're getting 2.6 miles an hour, so we're not going to waste a Kingmaker. We're just going to use a Titan here because we don't really want to reduce the wind on a long par 5. We want as much wind as possible. Hit a perfect ball. You can see this ball go down to the fairway here. We're not doing anything different on hole number 6, everybody. That's why I'm fast forwarding. You can see the big dog. We get more tailwind. We get enough tailwind that I'm able to use backspin on this shot, which has not been something we've been able to do this tournament. Now, keep in mind that the trees may get in your way whenever you go to pull your rings. So you might have to flip the screen around the opposite way and push your rings, which is what you saw me do here. We got another perfect ball. And this ball lands and rolls onto the green very nicely, giving us a very safe putt to pick up the eagle on that hole. Okay, hole number 7. Hole number 7, now we need to talk about this one. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to play the wind 1 for 1. So 3.8, we're going to play 3.8 rings. And we're going to use 5 bars of backspin. Now, notice where I'm aiming. Like, every time on this hole, when you get wind from left to right, from right to left, it always plays really weird. Now, I am aiming way over here. So I'm aiming 1 green square short of the pin, and I'm aiming in the middle of that dark green square, so like half of a green square over from the pin. Make sense? 1 green square short, and then a half a green square over to the right. And just for a reference purpose, if you look at the dark green square where the end of my ball guide line is, that's where I'm aiming. Like I said, I pull this one 1 for 1. So I pull this 3.8 rings. You see right there? I want you to notice that even with that heavy of an offset, we still miss this ball to the left-hand side, and we miss it short. So what do you need to do? I want you to go 4.8 bars of backspin. And I want you to aim at the exact same spot because the ball's going to come in a little faster, which is going to leave it with less time to move to the left-hand side of the green. So that's what I would do, and I think you'll be pretty set there for that hole. Now, we're going to talk about hole number 8. Again, hole number 8, I'm going bombs away. I'm trying to win this tournament. We're getting tailwind, so we have to take advantage of it. 10% elevation on the drive. Push back up to max. We want that distance. I'm going full overpower. I'm using 1/4 of a ball of right curl. And I was fortunate enough to hit myself a perfect shot here. So this shot did exactly what I wanted it to. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and there we go. And we roll, and we roll, and we roll. So that's about best case scenario on this hole. Now, let's say you clip the rough and you roll out, or you end up at the top part of the fairway there on the bottom section. Remember, we play that shot at 20%. Obviously, if you hit it like I did, that's a 0% shot. You're just aiming directly at the pin, and you're picking up an eagle on hole number 8. Brings us in for hole number 9. We're playing both shots at 10% elevation. Here, we are going to go with full top spin, a couple bars of right side spin. We're just trying to get this ball up as far the fairway as possible and trying to tuck it in the right-hand side of the fairway. I'm using a little bit of right curl, not a lot. As you can see here, mission accomplished. We get this ball powered up. 377 leaves us here for shot number 2. Shot number 2, I play it at 10%, and I play it at 5.5 bars of backspin. This green does roll fast, so the more backspin you can get with a developed ball guideline like that, the better. I played this one at 10%. For me, I played it between mid and max. So between mid and max is what I did, because that was the distance of my club. And we get ourselves a smooth roll, dead center for the albatross. Good luck in your final round. Thank you for watching. Please become a subscriber if you're not already. Please hit the thumbs up. And again, if you like my work, if it helped you out, the link to my PayPal is in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this week, everybody. We will see you next week for the 9-hole cup.